Mean, median, mode, and range. This is a digital lesson. So it starts by explaining why we use mean, median, mode, and range. So it's for making sense of a data set. So a data set is just a group of numbers that represent some type of information. So it starts with mean. So mean is the average of a set of data. So it explains that they have to add all of the numbers together and then divide by the number of numbers. So they have a couple to work on here. They're going to add all of these numbers together. They're going to type the answer here, put that same answer here, divide by, and they have to count. There are 6 numbers, so they're going to put 6, and then their solution. When they get to the next slide, it explains at the bottom that there may not always be a whole number answer, so in that case, they can write their answer as a fraction or a decimal. Then it moves on to median. So median is a middle number when they put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So the median in this data set is 8. So students are going to be doing that on the next slide. So they just have to double click here and they're going to type in the numbers in order from least to greatest. So if there are 2 4s, they're going to have to type 4 twice. And then the number in the middle, and they're going to type that in. Now the next slide has 2 data sets in which there are 2 numbers in the middle. So there's an even number of digits. So they take the 2 numbers in the center. So first they're going to put them in order, again, from least to greatest. And then they're going to take the average or the mean of the 2 middle numbers. So they're going to add the 2 middle numbers together and divide by 2. Then we move on to the mode. The mode is a number that occurs the most often. So here these are color coded so they can see that there are more 8s than any other number. So 8 is our mode. On the next slide they're going to be doing that. Which number do they see the most often? And on slide 11 it shows them that there might be more than one mode because there's a tie between numbers that are seen the most often. So there are either 2 or 3 or more numbers that are the mode. Now the final one is the range. The range is the difference between the lowest and the highest values. So here we can see 5 is our smallest number, 13 is our largest number. If we subtract, we get a range of 8. So students are going to be doing that on the next slide. Now when they get to slide 14, they've got a set of data here. They're looking at the number of sales per day. So this bottom row of numbers is what they're concerned with, and they're going to be typing in the mean, mode, median, and range of that data set. Slide 15 just has some hints for how to remember the definition. So mode and most have, they're both 4-letter words that start with M and O, so that helps. Median and middle are both 6-letter words that start with M. Mean they might see in their science class when they're using data to find the average. And range is just the span between lowest and highest values, the range, so they just subtract. On slide 16, this is a drag and drop, so students are going to be moving these words into the correct place in the sentence frames. So all they need to do is just click and hold on the edge, and they can move these words into the correct place. So that is a digital lesson on mean, median, mode, and range.